Brian, just the perfect man for me to be making this video today with Kiddo Valentine being out on us because we got to talk about Cody Rhodes. I think tonight was actually the first night he kind of got that fire back, and it actually got me interested in where we go next. But you're a Cody Rhodes guy, right? Am I
Mm-hmm.
right on that? Can
Yeah,
I say
yeah,
that?
for sure, for sure.
What do you think about his reign so far?
I think his reign has been okay so far. I think it's been a lot of just booking issues and WWE not really having a plan for him after. So that's why I think it has fallen flat, along with all of the champions in WWE. All of the new ones since WrestleMania has been flat. Absolutely flat. I don't know what Triple H is cooking back there, but we give the man a lot of props and credit for doing good things. But in this case, we gotta, we gotta give him a little bit of backlash for the booking he's doing for these champions.
You finally admit it. Now, I thought you were going to give me a straight up, one of those answers you usually give me, your WWE shill answers, but
Yeah.
you're right. But it looks like they are getting him on track now. Now, this feud with AJ Styles he has, I didn't expect it to actually come back, but I was mad that they blew it off so early when they did have that
Agreed.
five-star match because AJ Styles, I think he is up there. When you look at the main event talent on SmackDown, he's up there with the best of them. So why would you give him such a short feud with Cody Rhodes and just blow it off so quick? The Logan
Mm-hmm.
Paul thing was like a bump in the road, but I think where we got tonight ultimately is going to end up actually being pretty good because they just announced that we will be getting the I Quit match. We haven't had an I Quit match in a long time. Do you remember when the last one was?
No, it was probably during the John Cena era.
Huh. Now, a lot of people will say the match is predictable, but it is what it is. This is Cody's run, and you got to kind of give him credible opponents to beat. And AJ Styles is that credible guy. So just to have him have another singles win over AJ Styles, I don't think would have been enough. So actually pulling this stipulation, I think this was probably the perfect way to go, and I don't think I could have booked it any better than this. But AJ Styles has been taking loss after loss after loss. He lost to LA Knight at WrestleMania. He lost to Cody Rhodes after Mania. They kind of put him on that downward slope, the trajectory, where he had to do the whole Mark Henry angle to get us here, where it looked like he was going to retire. So you kind of put him there in his lowest spot just to put him in an I Quit match. And I would say kind of take the worst loss possible because the only way to lose this match is to say, what?
I quit.
I quit.
Yep.
Do you think he can survive this?
Yeah, I think he'll be fine. But it's definitely interesting. I'm just still mad that they used AJ as his first opponent. They literally could have put anybody there. Could have, because right now it would have been a little bit more believable. But that it is just tough right now. I do like where it's going. I wish that they had a little bit more time. Again, just like the first feud, but today or the episode of SmackDown it just sufficed a little bit. I feel like they're finally going somewhere after WrestleMania. It's been a while since I finally felt like they were doing something.
Yeah, it did feel like something here. Cody Rhodes finally got that attitude back on him, but you said something interesting there. You said you think it wouldn't have been predictable if they didn't do the feud earlier. I don't agree with that because we know WWE, bro. Cody Rhodes is not winning this championship. Now, if you look at like a run in AEW, like we got Swerve Strickland versus Will Ospreay. Nobody knows who's going to win that match.
Yep.
I think it's going to be Swerve Strickland, but they could go the other way because
I
Will Ospreay is so hot. In this
think it's
case,
Swerve.
you know for sure Cody Rhodes is going to get the W.
Yeah.
So I think that's what WWE needs to do on their end because, of course, these matches are sometimes going to be predictable, but I just feel like they don't have anybody on that level of a Cody Rhodes who can actually take him down. It's going to have to be Roman Reigns or The Rock. That's the only way I think he's going to lose this championship.
Yeah, I think I think you might have something there. I honestly think that they gotta start building some guys. I know that they're building Gunther, but he's on the opposite division, which is Monday Night Raw. He's a guy that I could see taking down Cody, but we got to find a way to get him to SmackDown because right now that division is just looking a little bit weak, and it just sucks
Just a little bit,
because
right? Just a little bit.
yeah,
Oh, it's weak. Come
uh,
on, Brian. Give it to him. You got to give it to him because they need it.
nah, man,
But I'll
it's
give you
weak.
this. I'll give you this. You're right about Gunther. They are building him up the right way. You know, he went on that long Intercontinental Championship run.
Yeah.
Now, you know, we see him getting in the mix. He just won the King of the Ring. He beat Randy Orton. So I think he is on the right path. Maybe to take down the Cody Rhodes, but he's not there yet. So I would hate for them to just move him to SmackDown for Cody Rhodes to beat him. We used to see that a lot back in the day with John Cena. Like, they would actually get these young guys and they would build these young guys up. You just see them in the background cooking. Like, you think about a Ryback, you think about a Sheamus, you think about the Nexus. Like, these guys would be built up to look so strong. And you're like, this is the next guy. This is the next guy. But in the back of their mind, they're like, we're building up this man to feed to Cena. And then they get to the high point of their career. They feed him to Cena, and then they wash him out. They just go on about their business, and now they're on the mid-card again while they're the next person that they had coming up behind that guy they were building up is fed to Cena. That was a big problem in the Cena era, but to be honest with you, it worked. I think that's why John Cena is as big as he is, and everybody calls him Super Cena because he just looked unstoppable. I think they need to do the same thing with Cody Rhodes. You got to get these guys lined up. Hopefully Gunther's not one of them, but you got to get some guys lined up and on a roll before, you know, so they can look like what they're doing with Braun Breaker. Do you feed him to a Cody Rhodes? I don't know, but I think they're building him up perfectly for somebody to be fed to a Cody Rhodes.
Yeah, no, I definitely agree. I think the one of the matches or one of the rivalries with substance that we can see soon is probably Randy. And that's the one that I think is believable because I believe Randy can beat Cody. I can see them doing that. Randy is pretty hot right now. So I can definitely see them taking the strap off Cody and maybe them doing like a hot potato. What he wins and then Cody wins it back at another pay-per-view. Because the one thing is with Cody too, I'm sure WWE doesn't want Cody as a one-time WWE champion with how hot he is. They definitely want to build that up, make him a 5-6-time WWE champion before it's all said and done. So I can definitely see him doing a little hot potato with Randy at some point.
That is a great point. We see what WWE did with like a Charlotte Flair. It was like 2 years and she was a 15-time women's champion. So that number definitely does mean something to them. And you know what? Even if they did it with AJ Styles, I wouldn't be mad at all. You let AJ, well,
the thing
you're not going to make Cody say I quit.
That's the thing. It's the I quit because it's your top baby face saying I quit. I don't think you want to do that. And also, I still feel it's too soon for Cody to lose. Like that's just where I'm at. Like I can see Cody losing at SummerSlam, which is about 4 months after, and I still don't even see it. Like, I don't know. I feel like he needs at least like a 6-7 month reign, and then he can start doing the hot potato thing. But I don't know, man. It's tough because you don't know where this rivalry can go, but it also can be a good thing with the title because at that point it'd be a little bit more unexpected, unpredictable when he does lose because you're expecting him to hold the title for a while longer.
Yeah, I think that would really be the only benefit of AJ Styles beating him. It'd really just be the shock factor of the situation. But for any other reason, I don't think he should lose to AJ Styles. But like you said, him losing to like a Randy Orton at SummerSlam, and then maybe he goes on this like thing where he's doubting himself, he doesn't feel confident, and they're telling that story, and then he gets his match with Randy Orton and takes it back. Now you got 2 times. You got Cody Rhodes as a 2-time champion. When The Rock comes back, he can play into that. I left for this long, and you had already lost the title. Or even Roman Reigns. I held the title for this long. You already lost it. Now you got it back, so I'm going to take it from you. Like, I mean, there's a lot of different ways you can play with that storyline.
Agreed.